compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
Damn.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
You
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're a
mean?
fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch.
Oh, she not playing. He's getting emotional. You like sniz. You like sniz. This is how white men insult people. You like sniz. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You cocksucker. That's how white people be insulting each other. She is going for the jugular. Man, I need to start it over. Hold up. Let's start right here. Come on. We're starting it all over.
Honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you
lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're a
mean?
fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did I
daddies?
just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
I'm sorry,
daddies?
dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to
Do the women that you try
show
to
your hatred against?
the women
they,
that you try
convince
to
them that they shouldn't?
You know,
like,
Charlie, did I
pursue
bring
women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did
your
I bring
wife
your
is 5
family?
years older?
Did I bring any of your
You
family
called me
into
fucking
anything?
stupid.
Did I
You
say
called
anything
me
about
fucking
your
stupid.
family being stupid, Charlie?
could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for it.
better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people
Okay.
on are bullshit because
Let's
you
go
are not
through
a
it.
traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional
Let's
man.
go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
She's eating him out. She's fire. But ain't she valid though? All she did was state facts. And this clip started out, this clip that I'm showing y'all right now is 4 hours in. And it started with him calling her a stupid itch. Throughout the whole debate, he has been insulting her, cussing at her, spewing profanity at her. Oh, you're itch. Oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're an idiot. This whole time he has been insulting her. And so all she did was bring up the facts. She did her research, asking him about his wife and her 2 former husbands and all the children she had with them. And she's just questioning, how are you going to advocate for all these things, talk about men, talk about how they shouldn't be with single moms, and talk about all these things when you decided to marry a woman that was a single mom. And now she's questioning his religious beliefs and how he displays those within the actions that he does on a daily basis and who he chooses to marry and how he does his dealings. And so when she brought that up, she asked him, immediately he got his emotions. Oh, you're a licker. Oh, you're a dyke. Stop. Shut your effing mouth. Be effing mouth. Shut up. Oh, you're so stupid. Did I bring up your family? Did I blah, 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 blah? And immediately he got insulted. Immediately he turned emotional. Immediately. This whole time he's been insulting her, calling her a lesbian, insulting her sexuality. But then once she says one thing, this man loses it. And why? She pointed it out. Because he knows it's true and he's insecure about it. That's what got him triggered. And so now he wants to go and talk about, oh, so let's go through it. Oh, so let's go through it. Now, let's hear what he got to say. Because we already see he's emotional. She got him. She got him in a chokehold. She eating him out, digging him out, digging him out. She digging him out. And he ain't got no response. He can't rebut that. He ain't got nothing else to say. He should just walk off and shut up. She won. Good game. Good game, Charlie. No, good game, Andrew.
You're doing, which is immoral.
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that.
No. My family dynamic. What am I doing? Being married to my
wife.
wife.
It's immoral.
Then why? So then.
Under my
So all
worldview,
you did.
That's perfectly
So wait,
acceptable.
Chuck. All you're doing is saying. So Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that Andrew? You're doing a good thing.
I'm
Hang on,
selling you
Charlie.
on
I just
my
want to make sure I got this
worldview?
right.
Uh-huh.
Am I doing a good thing? Am I doing a
By
good thing?
what? Do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
you can marry your wife and no one would judge you, and you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would
But
still
under
judge me, Chuck.
Under your worldview,
Yeah.
that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
Yeah, what
divorce
about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
Yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think?
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I
Oh,
was.
Of course. See, this is
You don't. I'm sorry.
because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the
It
Catholic
hasn't
spirit
left.
still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was
What?
raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for
Because
that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey, Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never? Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
And why should people take dating advice from you? A man that gets on this platform multiple times, you disrespect women, you call them out of their names, you call them hoes, escorts, prostitutes, 304s, you call them everything in the book. B words. You called her a B multiple times. You called them stupid, you called them idiots, and these are young, immature women that you go and attack every single week on this platform and on your own platform. But I guarantee that if those women's fathers were sitting on that panel with you, you would never dare say some of the things that you say. You would never disrespect this woman or any other woman on that platform by saying the things that you say. Ever. Because when she brought up facts about your wife, look how offended you got. But you call these women out of their names and expect them to just sit there and take it when you know you wouldn't do that. Coach Greg Adams had a whole debate with you. You ain't call him no F and B. He was sitting in front of your face to face. You ain't call him that. You're disrespectful. And you talk about your principles, whether that's Catholic, Christian, whatever you are, but you sit here and you disrespect people. I can disagree with somebody without disrespecting them. All she did was state fact. A form of fact is telling the truth. Andrew loves talking about facts, bringing up statistics. Stats are another form of the truth. He loved those, but when Charlie bring up facts about his wife and his home and why men should not be taking advice from him, because under his views, men should not be marrying single moms. Under his Catholic principles, people should not be getting divorced. They should be staying in their marriages. But she's explaining under her world view, what he's doing is a good thing. But under his view, he actually contradicts himself with his actions. Come on now, Andrew, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. You too lost in the sauce. She got you in your emotions. Now you're talking about having abortions and having all this stuff. Where did that come from? What is you talking about? What is you asking these weird questions for? Come up here with some respect. And you say you're a Catholic man, act like it. You would never go in your church cussing the way you do. You would never go into church talking to people the way that you do. Oh, hi, Sister Linda, you hoe, you prosty. You would never go and talk to them like that. You walk around your house with respect. You walk around your church with respect. Treat these people with respect. Because no matter what, somebody can cuss at me, yell at me. I don't yell and I don't argue. So no matter what somebody else does, that does not dictate my actions or my reaction. You can yell, you can cuss. I'm not going to engage. I'm going to say my piece and that's it. Nobody dictates my actions or my reactions. I don't care how low you go. I will never go as low as you, because that means I have to degrade my morals, my ethics, my values, my principles, my spiritual energy to reach where you are. I'm not going there. But Andrew says he's Catholic, but he's willing to be as disrespectful as humanly possible whenever he feels like it. That's the hypocrisy that she's calling out, that he just can't see. It's not getting through his head.
I'm not going
Why
to.
would I take moral advice from you?
So you're trying.
I think that you
yeah.
lie
So all
about
you.
your worldview.
Okay.
I
Which
think
part?
that you-
Which part am I
think
lying
that
about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I
I've
see you
never
doing is
said
spreading
once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
What I
Chuck.
see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck. Fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell
Well,
me?
that's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring
Because
to.
being a
You
stepfather
were trying
is
to.
Christ-like.
What
It
you were
is
trying to do.
Christ-like, but Christian nationalists are not Christ-like. You are
Chuck,
not
what am I
Christ-like.
saying?
If
What
you're
am I
a Christian
doing? What am I
nationalist,
doing except taking care of
What
people?
you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I
and
thought I
drinking whiskey.
did. I thought you just
And what
commended
you
me
do-
for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex
do I
works.
only
That's
debate?
What you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
No, you
You
do.
sometimes do.
Yeah, so shut up.
If they let you.
And
if
what
they
have you d-
tolerate
and what have you
I've
done?
watched them
What
walk
have you
off.
done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does debate.
No, it's
formally.
not because of your
I
debate
literally
skills,
do it
Chuck.
for fun.
It's because of your IQ skills.
I do it for
Yeah.
fucking fun.
Well, the only thing that you could come up with this entire time after this nice, pleasant debate, it's true. I did say I think you're too stupid to understand my point.
Yeah, that's rude. So don't
but
be
I
rude to
would
me, and I'll be fucking
never,
rude to you.
I would never have attempted to attack one of your family members.
You could do it.
I know, but I wouldn't, Chuck, because I'm a better person than you.
Cat.
Oh, well, you wouldn't be able to because all of my family members are better people than you.
Well, I mean, but I'm a
Again,
better
that's what I
person
meant
than you.
when I said that my dad has spent his life helping people.
Well,
you have
you're-
spent your life
Doing what?
proselytizing to the masses and
About
propping
what?
yourself up as a fucking leader. Essentially saying
I am a
women-
leader. Are you saying I'm not?
You are inconsequential.
Okay. And Chuck, what does that make you?
Inconsequential.
Okay.
But I'm not ashamed of it. And I
I'm
don't
not ashamed of it
aspire-
either.
I don't aspire to be consequential.
Chuck,
You do. You aspire.
Chuck, I didn't
you,
want
you
any.
have all these rules that you
Go ahead.
supposedly
We'll wait till you
follow,
gas
but
out.
at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to be the leader. You want to be in charge. You do not have humility.
Oh. And what
And
does
your
he?
own church hates people like you. They hate the ortho
Then why don't they?
influencer bros.
Why is it that they won't excommunicate me if they hate me so much? Why do instead I get clergy members who send me? I mean, I've got hundreds of DMs I can show you from clergy who thank me for all the catechumens which are coming into their churches. Chuck.
I mean, I've debated with those. What are the catechumens? What did you say? I've debated with them, and they are.
You've debated
not
with the
brightest
catechumens?
or the best. The men that you've convinced to convert to Orthodox Christianity.
Yeah, you've
largely
debated with them.
idiots.
Chuck, you're calling someone else an idiot?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were your idiots that bought your course, and I stopped them. And even people who were saying, like, I
Chuck.
disagree with you, but you stopped them. So your course is also
What were
bought.
their names, Chuck? Who were they?
I could describe them to you.
Describe them.
White guy wearing a hat with an
Oh,
orange mustache
jeez.
and blue eyes. The other guy was also a white guy in a hat, but with slightly darker skin and a large nose.
Well, that really
thin
narrows
lips
it down,
and
Chuck.
I mean, I could go through my
That really narrows it down, Chuck.
my messages with Sarah, but again, these are people that have.
So the entirety of your assault is that I'm not doing anything wrong. What
no,
you were trying.
You are doing stuff.
Hang on.
wrong.
But in my family dynamic, I'm not. But you only brought up my family dynamic, which you don't think I'm doing anything wrong in order to what? You wanted to disparage me in front of other people? Isn't that what you were trying to do? You thought that
wanted
once
to
you.
prove that
Did you
my
want to reveal
worldview-
to everybody the great secret that's not a secret, Chuck?
I wanted to prove to you that my worldview allows you to live the life that you are living.
So does mine.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Tell me
What
how it-
Christian-
tell me
what-
why it doesn't.
What Christian nationalist, the average Christian, hates divorce. They would say to your wife,
Hold on. I think people are misunderstanding purposely what Charlie is saying. But let me go back to a point that Andrew said. He said, I'm a better person than you. I thought Christians were supposed to be humble. Because what I'm hearing from Andrew is Pharisee talk. I'm better than you due to my works. And I don't want to get too religious. I promised that I wouldn't do this on this channel. But everything that I'm hearing from Andrew is Pharisee talk. Fake belief talk. And also his willingness to be very disrespectful. It's this Pharisee talk. I'm better than you. I'm a good person. When you read Mark 10:18, it says, no one is good except God. That's for a disciple asked Jesus, oh, Jesus, you're so good. Jesus says, no one is good except God. This talk that Andrew keeps spewing, I'm a good person, is just exposing his insecurity about his family dynamic. It is a great thing that he is taking care of kids that are not biologically his, but you cannot then go and shame people. You cannot then talk about how your religious beliefs encourage this type of activity when it doesn't. These beliefs do not encourage divorce. They don't embrace divorce. Twice? They don't embrace that. They also don't embrace sex before marriage. So these are things that he is telling people to confine themselves to, which you may believe in, you may not believe in. Your beliefs are your beliefs, but then his actions do not align with what he's telling people to do. Now, he may have been saved later on in his life after he has made those mistakes, and that's what mercy and grace is for. But then you also have to warn people and tell people about that when you spew these messages, when you come on here and talk to women that are on OnlyFans, that have not had the mental maturity or development to be able to debate somebody whose job is to debate. And he has debated great people, and she says she does this for fun. I don't really care about her, but he has debated great people, so she cannot knock him for that. But you cannot get emotional when somebody brings up the facts. And if we read this super chat, it says, I am a Christian. What Rachel did in her past is none of my damn business. That is between her and her husband, and liberals only bring her up when they are losing the debate. Rachel rocks. You are a Christian? What people do in their past is none of my business? Well, it becomes people's business when you are trying to get into people's business. When somebody is telling you how you need to live your life, how they live their life matters as well. Imagine your doctor telling you not to smoke crack when your doctor is a crackhead. That ain't your business to know that your doctor's a crackhead telling you not to smoke crack? And you talking about liberals, I don't know where political opinions came into this conversation, in this debate. Rachel does rock. She can rock. But when somebody points out a fact, you cannot then get offended that they pointed out that fact to show the hypocrisy within the stuff that you're saying. You can't get mad. It's what you chose. Don't be insecure. Embrace it. It's what you chose.
Stay with that abusive, horrible man.
You're wrong.
You married him. That's your husband.
You're totally wrong, and I debate the issue all the time. Constantly.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
So
with
there's
Christian
even under Catholicism, and by the way, Christian nationalism advocates for this as well. If there's abuse in the home or abandonment or things like this, of course that's grounds for divorce. They're against things like not getting rid of show cause, right? Like you have to show a cause for a divorce. You have to create justification. They're against things like no fault. That's the things they're against. Nobody's like, oh, there are some people, I agree, there are some people who have been like, well, even if you're getting beaten up in a relationship, you should stay. But you know what happens when you actually hone down on what they're saying? They're actually saying, wait a second. What I'm saying is that that's something which can be worked through. That's not a thing which instantly nullifies the marriage. And that as Christians, you should try to work through that first before you end the marriage, especially if you have kids. That makes a lot of fucking sense to me.
Did your wife had a no-fault divorce? Was it no fault?
I'm not going to get into my personal life with you, Chuck.
All right, but if you're saying that Christian nationalists are, they're pro-show cause but against at-fault divorce, then it's the same
Okay,
thing.
Chuck, well, what happened is her ex-husband went in the room and beat her half to death
Yeah,
and
that's
ripped.
horrible,
Shut up,
man.
Chuck.
That's horrible.
Shut up, Chuck. But you want me to relive it and you want me to tell you about it, so I will.
I'm asking if it was
No,
show
shut up,
cause or
Chuck.
no
It's my
fault.
turn to tell you.
All right.
And ripped out half of her tongue. Ripped it out of her fucking head. And so the thing is funny, Chuck. I just want to point this out. Thanks, by the way, for reminding me of that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can you just help me out with this? Which Christian nationalist would say that divorce under those circumstances was not appropriate?
Who's the dude?
Didn't he just say that if somebody is being abused, they should first try and work through it? This is the contradiction that she is talking about. I'm not getting this, Andrew. In this section of this, she did cook you, and your emotional side did get the best of you, and I understand why, because this is a topic that you may not have wanted to visit, but she did bring it up, and she did have a good point, and was justified in, to a degree, in exposing the hypocrisy. But Andrew, you took it a little bit far, which I understand. She's talking about your wife, but it is a fact. She is your wife, but it also did expose that you are insecure. She hit a soft spot in your little heart, my man. But I think, Andrew, this should expose some of the things that you do that are not faith-based in cursing at people, disrespecting people, going to hell when you want to insult people, not having a set level or a standard of decorum, and things that you're not willing to do or say. You've called her stupid multiple times, the B word multiple times, and you've done this to multiple women on this platform and on your own platform. And I think from a spiritual standpoint, I think you should humble yourself and really get in your word and read the pages that are there for you to read. And I hope that you have read whatever work or book there is within the religion that you practice multiple times, and that helps cleanse you of this hatred and this dark spirit that do y'all sense this too? Y'all sense this dark spirit that Andrew has in him? It's in him. I hope that he is able to get the saving that he needs to prevent him from going in having these personal attacks. And also, I hope he is able to be saved from smoking cigarettes, because by no means is smoking cigarettes around children or anybody else healthy or a good thing. You can go and smoke them outside. That's why they have second and third hand smoke. Please get rid of the cigarette smoke. Andrew, I think you are great in debate. I think you can hold your own, but I think you would be a stronger debater if you stopped with the personal attacks and also with the swearing in the insult. It really devalues you as a person. If y'all watch I'm gonna end it on this. If y'all watch the presidential debate between Trump and Biden, and Trump and Kamala, and they were going after each other, they had so many personal attacks. To me, that was a show. That was a circus. That was WWE. But if you watch the vice president's debate between Walt and JD Vance, that's how the presidential debate should look. The level of integrity that they spoke with, the level of professionalism that they displayed. They weren't consistently and abruptly talking over each other, disrespecting one another. When Walt shared something that happened to him and his family, JD Vance showed compassion. He actually apologized, and he was nice to him about it, and they had a civil conversation. If you are able to embrace that type of debate style, Andrew, which we all know YouTube is here and these platforms are here for entertainment, that's the biggest component. If you're able to adopt that style, these people like Charlie will never have any ammunition. They will never even have a glimpse of hope against you. You're great at what you do. You haven't started once, but in this moment you showed your weakness, and as you continue to debate, people are going to use this against you to get you in your emotions. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Please, please, please hit that subscribe for me. I'm out of here. Peace.